Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Pass to Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Now here's Doncic. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Ball against Doncic. Pass to Crowder. From downtown, always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside Finney-Smith. Shoots over Bridges. And it comes off the front of the rim. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Ayton finds Bridges. Here's Crowder. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Powell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
It's Bridges on the wing. The putback. Powell pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Now here's Doncic. Shot from the top of the key. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bridges. 4-3. Second chance shot. Here's Crowder. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Mavericks trailing. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Finney-Smith. Doncic on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. Again, Doncic missing. Bridges finds Ayton. Back to Bridges with 1 on the clock. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bridges misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Got it.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. It makes defending him all the more challenging.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Down low. 5 to shoot. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Doncic. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix will come the other way. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Drops in the 3.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's Crowder and Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Hardaway up top. He's guarded by Paul. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound, number 8 here already in the game. Bridges finds Ayton. The Mavericks pull it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Knocked loose. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Doncic against Paul. Finney Smith up top. Back to Doncic. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
Porzingis for 3. Another 3 for Dallas. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And the bucket is good. Ayton's got 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And they doubled up Doncic. Outside Finney Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns leading. Bridges outside. From behind the arc. Dives for it. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Phoenix making some changes. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And the Mavericks with possession here. That's tipped. Pass to Bullock. Here's Kleba, covered by Johnson. And finished off by Kleba.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kaminsky, left side. Pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Brunson defending. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Shamet. And the Suns lead by 5. Outside Brunson with 4 on the clock. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope out in front of the half is Phoenix. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression? And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Reggie Bullock. Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the 3. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Brunson misses, and Phoenix shooting the ball at around 42% for the game.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Brunson passes to Kleba. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Back to Kaminsky. Inside. Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Pass to Bullock. The 3-ball. Kaminsky pulls it in. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Payne finds McGee. Here's Shamet. Launches a 3. And the Suns get another 3.
back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
McGee against Brunson. Here's Bullock. Dallas no good that time either. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Shamet. Back to McGee. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. And the shot is good off the backboard. And now it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Brunson up top, defended by Payne. Brunson passes to Brown. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. Ooh, McGee with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Here's Shamet, defended by Hardaway. And here's Payne outside. Here's McGee. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. Deflects the pass. Here we go. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Doncic outside. Here's the 3. Shot is off. He's 5 for 11 in this one.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Great positioning on the putback. McGee's got 8 points.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
On the wing, Finney Smith. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Shamet. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Phoenix. They lead by 11. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Hardaway. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Booker finds Ayton. Over to the left wing. Ayton draws the double. Shot clock at 6. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The drive by Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
And Powell is a tomahawk jammer. I mean, when he gets a head of steam behind him, he's ready to throw it down.
Ball against Doncic, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Mavericks on D. 9-point game, and it's good. 2 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Doncic against Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton with it. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Good on the bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Ball against Doncic. Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. Doncic with a block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
And the shot goes.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Outside Paul. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Paul, and he banks in the layup. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them, look effortless.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. The Suns have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. That won't go either for Paul. Dallas now, time running out. Hardaway with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Stolen by Bridges. He shoots it. Offensive board. It's good on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Suns.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And what a huge performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. Doncic against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Booker for 3. The shot, no good. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
And here's Paul. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's Phoenix now.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
So the Suns win it. They played the villain.
It's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. To the wing right side. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Now, here is O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Gobert can't hit. Hardaway against Mitchell. Down low. Stolen by O'Neal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Right side Porzingis. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. Here's Finney Smith. Just 4 to shoot. A second chance effort. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Hardaway. The Mavericks rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And the pass to Gobert. Now O'Neal. Mitchell wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Conley against Doncic. Over Conley. Powell. A shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. O'Neal up top. Bogdanovich left side. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Bogdanovich looking around. Doncic with the steal. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Porzingis trying to get free. He was all alone on that one.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. The drive by Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Mitchell missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. They now take the lead. Doncic has got 5.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Mitchell, this is to O'Neal. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Powell. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Powell. The rebound by the Jazz.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And slammed dunk by Gobert.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
On the wing, Doncic. Over by Conley. Hardaway from outside. And the 3-ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley against Doncic. Conley surveying the D. O'Neal with it. He dishes it to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by O'Neal. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah. Doncic passes to Powell. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Finney Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Here's Doncic. That's tipped. Outside Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Back to Mitchell. Great D that time from Hardaway.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. O'Neal against Hardaway. Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Doncic against Conley. Misses off the right iron.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Mitchell against Hardaway.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Here's Hardaway, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Out to the right wing. O'Neal from long range. Cans it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Powell. And there's another one for the Jazz.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic feeling it out. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Conley against Doncic. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Now Bogdanovich. Guarded by Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. No good there. Good D by Hardaway. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And that... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points and
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Maxi Kleber. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Brown, and it's Brown in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Brunson kicks to Kleber. Passes it to Bullock. The pass to Brown. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Wants to get it back to Whiteside, and does. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks trail by 9. Into the lane. Now here's Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson. To the middle. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Whiteside. Pass to Gay. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
Rudy running the floor like a point guard. His quickness in transition is blinding.
Now here's Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
Clarkson kicks to Ingles. They grab their own miss, and Whiteside stays right with it. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Utah has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Clarkson outside. Here he goes, and he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Utah has possession. The kick out to Brown. Driving the lane, and Brown throws it down hard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
To the inside, and stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. The Jazz working the ball around now. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Whiteside's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Down low. Whiteside's there. Brown. Good.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Here's Honey. Brunson covering. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Ingles. Clarkson outside. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 12. Bullock dishes to Brown. Pass to Kleber. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Clarkson for three, and he's good on the three ball. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And here's Clarkson. He has 5. There's the pass to Ingles. And here's Gay. The layup off target. And so it's Utah looking at a 15-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mavericks trail by 13. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Off target from outside. The Mavericks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. To the paint, stolen by O'Neal. And even 3-on-3 break. Unloads. Mitchell's shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 13. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 13. Kleba kicks to Brown. Here's Brunson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Pocket 6. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient. Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Brunson kicks to Bullock. Down low. Here's Brown. A kick out to Brown.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
That's his first personal foul.
Utah leading by 15. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad spot.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And there's the foul to try to stop the break. And that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll retain possession. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Few players have been an immediate impact in the NBA like Donovan Mitchell. From the moment he was drafted by Utah in 2017, Donovan's been a top-scoring guard. You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Here's the Jazz with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Kept alive. Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. Conley with the three. No good on that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Down kicks to Kleba. And there's the pass to Brunson. No good on the three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Utah.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Stolen by Brunson. Fast break, Dallas. Bullock with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And here's Brown outside. The rebound by the Jazz. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Gay scanning the floor. There's three-pointers off the mark. Now Kleba. So it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Club.
Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
5 on the clock. Releases, and the shot clock expired. 24-second violation. Conley against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. That shot off the mark. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Clock at 6. To the middle. Over Ayton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And the stifled tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. An open look for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Gobert with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Booker. Bridges outside. Crowder finds Booker. Inside. Here's Paul. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
There's Paul showing his strength there, just pulling his way past the defense and that aggressive coverage.
Paul with the double. Pass to O'Neal. And he makes it on the layup.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Ball against Conley. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. For three, Bridges. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gobert's got 6 points.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Crowder. Bridges, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
They get it back. Back to Crowder. Outside Paul. Three-pointer. They shoot again. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Now here's Paul. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. Crowder, that's good.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Left side Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear, his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. The three is up. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. O'Neal's got 5 points.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Booker for three. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. Gobert finds Conley. O'Neal on the wing. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Paul. The Jazz making their last shot. Pass to Ayton. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Outside Booker. They grab their own miss. Utah leading. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. takes it inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. The three. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Bridges outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
I just love the ball movement.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act. Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
2 minutes.
Here's a three from Paul. A shot that time not on target. And Utah will come the other way. The three from Mitchell. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. The Suns have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Here's Bridges. And the shot's good.
Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Outside Mitchell. There's the three. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Conley against Paul. Right side Conley. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Paul against Mitchell. There's the triple. No good. Outside Paul. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. And the first half now in the books.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So the Utah 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. Here's McGee. The Suns need to get off a shot. The shot by Johnson, no good. Utah's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Oni. Outside, Ingles. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
They get it back. Kaminsky goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Oni. High post Whiteside. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
A great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
Here's Shamet. And here is Kaminsky. Defended by Gay. Here's Shamet. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Sinks it from distance.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% for 3 as a rookie.
Gay outside. Now Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Clarkson for 3. Kaminsky pulls it in. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Down low. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Back to Clarkson. Here's Oni. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Great D that time from McGee. Back to Kaminsky. Outside Payne. Puts up a 3. And the Suns get another 3.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Clarkson outside. Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni from deep three-point range. That one no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Johnson passes to McGee. Right side Payne. Back to Shamet. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's McGee. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Ingles. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Jazz lead by 11. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Pass to Clarkson. Driving to the basket. Gay finds Ingles. Clarkson outside. And there's a 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Paul for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. For 3, O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Mitchell. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The shot by Conley, no good.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Ayton, no good. Utah leading. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Pass to Booker. Now Crowder, the 3. Booker, the pass to Ayton, to the paint. Shot is up. Goes back up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal for 3. Six to shoot. Here's Mitchell. That shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Bogdanovich against Crowder. Gobert inside. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 13. Conley against Paul. Let's go with a 3. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Outside Conley. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul from outside the arc. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Conley passes to Mitchell. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Ball from deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Mitchell finds Gobert. Count it. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Paul with another miss.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
And that one's good from Conley.
The D is there, but not present enough. And you can't just be there. You got to disrupt and get in the face of the shooter.
Outside Paul to end the run. That won't go either for Paul.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Donovan Mitchell.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer. And Chris Paul clears it away. From deep. The rebound by Bogdanovic. So it's Utah now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Conley finds Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And Paul gets it to go.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from three as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5. Rome in the paint. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Paul. Inside, got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Doncic outside. Hardaway kicks to Finney Smith. Fires for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Back to Crowder. Booker trying to free himself up. Shot by Crowder, no good. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And he overshot that one, missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And that one, good.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with a sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Drills the three-pointer.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 5.
Field goal.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Hardaway kicks to Finney Smith. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul passes to Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting. And yet we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. Passes it to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Over Booker. That one misses. And Phoenix the other way now. With the drive and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Doncic against Paul. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Paul. Pass to Powell, and the officials call it for a 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. The pass to Porzingis. Powell trying to free himself up. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Booker dishes to Paul. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. It's Powell with the drive.
But Dwight Powell is very mobile, highly coordinated. We all know this, but how about that dribble drive?
Bridges takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at center. Bridges has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter. Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
Ayton finds Booker. Launches it. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Passes it to Hardaway. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
Paul looking over the floor. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Count that one. Ayton's got 6.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Doncic passes to Powell. 3 on 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Dallas. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 1. Doncic with it. Bridges covering. Here's Finney-Smith. Another 3 for Dallas. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
That one off the back iron and out. The Mavericks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Paul for 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Powell pulls it in.
2 minutes.
Mavericks leading by 4. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good work there as it goes. 8 points for him.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Pass to Finney-Smith. On to Hardaway. Takes a 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Bridges passes to Paul. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Bullock. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Powell down low. He's covered by Shamet. Bullock dishes to Powell. Stolen by McGee. Johnson, wide open, he fires. It's good on the putback. McGee's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Brunson, good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Brandon Shamet. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. Then there's Cameron Payne, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Now here's Bullock. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low, and the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've led it 5 from downtown. Shamet kicks to Kaminsky. To the paint, Powell with the steal. Bullock with it, working on Payne. Bullock, good.
Reggie Bullock.
Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
And I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime, if that possession's any indication.
Payne looking around. Deep. Bullock with the rebound. Dallas shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Zinkus, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Sterling Brown. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Pass to Shamet. Trains it from beyond the arc. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Finney-Smith passes to Powell. McGee with the block. They get it back. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Shamet. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
He kicks it to Kaminsky. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for
that one falls for Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Suns trail by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Brunson against McGee. Now Brunson. He's got 6. 2 points. That one goes. Brunson's got 8.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shamet got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Brown the pass to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
Assisted.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's McGee shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Crowder, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Paul subbed in for Payne. And the power forward, Maxi Kleba, out of Wurzburg, Germany. The same hometown, Doris, you know this, is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleba, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleba has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. Crowder finds Paul. Mavericks with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball against Doncic. Ball passes to McGee. Will it go? Some solid defense from Brown. Mavericks leading by 11, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the pass to Kleba. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Paul fires from way outside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Luka Doncic. Actually, Kleba is out there with Brown. Then there's Brown, and it's Bullock in at the two-guard spot.
Well, Chris Paul, when he feels like he can get his jumper going, he's going to it. There's such confidence in that shot.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Doncic passes to Kleba. To the middle. Here's Brown. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Booker. And the shot goes in.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Doncic against Paul. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Doncic looking it over. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Brown. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Sterling Brown. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Bridges kicks to Ayton. The feed to Crowder. Nice D from Porzingis. Mavericks leading by 10. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
That one on 8.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
Doncic against Paul. Passes to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Here's Ayton. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Hardaway with it. Chris Paul covering. Powell, no one around him. Not enough on that one as it misses. Suns trail by 12. Crowder kicks to Paul. And the layup's good off the glass.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Paul, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in
in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Doncic with the bucket.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Paul outside to the inside. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic against Booker. Doncic outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ball outside. He's feeling it. Good.
Well, there's been a consistency to the perimeter.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Fires in the triple.
O'Neal. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Inside. Here's Porzingis. He's off on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. For 3, O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. O'Neal's got 6 points.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Doncic. Powell's shot is off.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Mitchell misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And here's Doncic outside.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Bogdanovic. And he lays it up and in.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovic. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
Now here's Doncic. Can they get it? Sinks the tray.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Conley. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Doncic against Conley. And Conley grabs the miss.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Bogdanovic, no good. For Dallas, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far. Kicks it to Doncic. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. To the inside, Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
From deep, Conley. Offensive board. Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Here's O'Neal. He's got 6. Drives to the hoop. Right side, Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Mavericks trailing. A minute 31 left in the first. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Now here's Gobert. Soft touch off the glass.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Doncic against Conley. Fires for 3. And it's Doncic missing.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Mitchell finds Conley. Going inside. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. He got it off in time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now here's Conley. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Offline with a three. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Powell with it. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. From behind the arc. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Conley against Doncic. Up and over Conley. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Gobert. The three from Mitchell. Conley finds Mitchell. And count that. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Three-pointer in transition. Give him 8 points now.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Bullock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Utah. Brown passes to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got his first points of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Bullock. Good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Doncic on the wing. He has 7. Kleba. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Ingles. Takes a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Bullock. Pass to Kleba. Outside, Brown. 20 feet out. Here's Bullock. Jacks up a 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At one point, they were ahead by 8. That's all for now.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Reggie Bullock, Maxi Kleba out there with Moses Brown. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Brown in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Utah's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Pass to Ingles. And here's Clarkson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. About a minute played here in the second half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hits the three-pointer. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
Now here's Ingles. To the middle. Here's Gay. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Whiteside's got his first 2 points.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Fires from 14. Here's the second effort. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Ingles from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And it's Kleba off the drive. And finished off by Kleba.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move.
Wow. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Doncic passes to Brown. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Whiteside. Clarkson outside, back to Whiteside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Here's Bullock. Brown passes to Kleba. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson outside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Here's Kleba. And the three off target.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Gay. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Doncic passes to Brown. Here's Kleba. Kept alive. Brown finds Brown. Here's Bullock. Another shot. Not going to go that time.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Down low. Here's Whiteside. And the layup is good off the glass. Whiteside's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Brown can't hit.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A line change here for Utah. Left side Conley. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gobert. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
It's good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. From 13, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Powell's shot is off. Utah has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell from the arc. Powell pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Here's Brunson. Banked it in off the glass.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Conley finds Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Mitchell. And that's an intentional foul. Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Gobert with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Powell right side. Pass to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. The 3 is up. A good look from Bogdanovic. And again, it's Utah.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too. Bogdanovic able to put points on the board.
And they doubled up Doncic. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1 minute 58 left in the 4th. Pass to Mitchell. From behind the arc. There's the triple. Doncic pulls down the board. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Rudy Gobert.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Here's Conley. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. On the wing, Mitchell. This one for 3. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now here's Conley, and Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Foul. 3rd team foul.
Gobert passes to Conley. Clock at 6. from deep three-point range.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
The drive by Powell, and it's good.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right.
Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. That should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. And it's Paul penetrating and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game. Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the Jazz, another three.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Ball against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Poked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Now, here is O'Neal. Following the miss by Michael Conley. A three-pointer is right on target.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's giving up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Mitchell kicks to Conley. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Crowder. Finish off the break.
Plays with a high motor. Crowder knows only one way to play, and that's in 5th gear.
Bogdanovich with it. Bridges covering. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
In transition, here come the Jazz. It's Conley that time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Booker outside. Stolen by Conley. Launches the three. That shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Crowder finds Ayton. Going inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Crowder with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a 3rd foul this early.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Booker with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got his 2nd basket.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. The drive by Mitchell. Bridges with the board.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Now here's Conley. 8 points for him. He kicks it to Gobert. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. The pass to O'Neal. Shot on the wing. Tips it up. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a 2nd chance look.
Conley against Paul. Passes it to Booker. Stolen by Michael Conley. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Paul surveying the floor. Inside, here's Ayton. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Second chance shot in deep. Crowder drops it in.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Conley against Paul. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And stolen by Booker. To the middle. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Crowder.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. He feeds it to Gobert. Gobert double team. Bogdanovich wide open. And there's another one for the Jams.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
O'Neal passes to Conley. Booker against Mitchell. And he makes good on the layup. Mitchell's got 7 points. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
In the first half, 3 minutes.
Bridges outside. Paul outside. Three-pointer over Conley. Paul can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Conley on the follow. And now it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Down low. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Oni. 1:05 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Whiteside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
That one on Ayton.
Pushing the action, Whiteside catches the defender a little out of position and draws the foul.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Suns trail by 7. Payne looking around. Pass to Shamet. Stolen away. Ingles finds Gay. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Top of the key, Clarkson. And the pass to Whiteside. Just 5 to shoot. Count the basket. Oni's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jams.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Shamet. Here's Kaminsky. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And so it's Utah bringing the court. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that does it for our halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Gay. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Whiteside inside. McGee's there. McGee with the block. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Phoenix with the ball. Suns trail by 3. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Shamet for the tie. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah leading by 3. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
He's a guy with all-star talent. It's been a long road for Whiteside, but he has a chance now to do something special.
Whiteside taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. And it's McGee with the jam.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. Oni passes to Whiteside. Ingles with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. 4 on the shot clock. Whiteside, and Whiteside stays right with it.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. And the Suns get it back. Johnson outside. Second shot opportunity. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. Makes it off the glass. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Payne gets a wide open look. Cans the shot from the wing.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Oni. Clarkson outside. Passes it to Ingles. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Ingles passes to Oni. Utah needs to get off a shot here. No good from Gay. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Kaminsky. For the lead. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ingles passes to Whiteside. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Crowder kicks to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul outside. So they take the lead.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix.
When you get Chris Paul working in the pick and roll, he's a wonderful passer and an incredible shooter.
Tipped away. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
Mitchell outside. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That one good for 2.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Conley gets the bucket.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Bryant's to the hoop. And that one, good. Paul's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Suns.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Mitchell outside. Oh, good on the triple. The third quarter comes to a close. Phoenix ahead as they end the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now here's Gobert. Shot clock at 6. O'Neal passes to Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Suns leading by 5. Paul outside. And there's the pass to Booker. Crowder with it over Bogdanovich. Here's Booker. Gobert with the block. Conley against Paul. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Booker finds Crowder. Doubled by Bogdanovich. Now here's Ayton. Defended by Gobert.
And how about no turnovers here in the second half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
Can't lose sight of Bojan Bogdanovich. He's a threat to score in transition.
Now here's Paul. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Jazz trail by 3. Conley with it. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. There's the drive, and the layup is good. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Conley against Paul. Kicks it to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
Here's Gobert and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Booker. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. No good with the layup. Mitchell outside. And he drives in to take the lead. And the call on the... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here is Conley. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovich. That's a huge bucket for this team.
Paul against Conley. Outside Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. He's not afraid of the moment. That's the story of Jay Crowder. Extremely competitive.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Some solid defense from Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Crowder. A putback, and Ayton stays with it.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Now here is Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Bridges. Bogdanovich. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Paul. And Booker kicks to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Money!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Bridges outside. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visit.
you